Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Let's Open. And it's something we haven't done in a while. We're doing an opening of a figure. Specifically, the Asuka Langley Soryu, or Asuka Langley Shikinami version Radio Eva Part 2. Now, you may wonder, like, Radio Eva Part 2, you never did a Part 1. Well, that's because this is actually a second version of an already existing Asuka figure that I have that's up on my shelf. I can't go and get it right now, but I'll put up a picture on screen right now. As you can tell, this Asuka is a more like grayed out version of her, all gray hair and more like gray accents compared to the normal Asuka, which is her normal colors and such. But I got this for Christmas. I know I'm recording this in the start of 2026, but I think this is a really cool figure, and you'll have to excuse my setup. Since I use my phone to record the videos, sometimes it's a bit low on power, and my phone is currently plugged into the wall on a kind of short cable. So I'm sorry, we're just gonna have to kind of make do, but I'll make this the best I can for all of us. So here is the side of the box. Shows more of Asuka with this is a collaboration with Radio Eva, which is like the Evangelion, I guess, like merch line in Japan. It's like their it's their store and whatnot where they sell a bunch of Evangelion merchandise, and they did a crossover with some fashion companies, as you can see maybe on the shirt, or at least you can see it better here. Fila Evangelion collab. This Asuka is one of my favorite Asukas ever. Honestly, one of my favorite figures ever. I just always love the pose and the coloring and how it looks. But here it is, Asuka 1/7 scale figure. Now I got this one. Well, I say I got this one. This was actually a gift from my parents. Hobby Max Pro, I guess, are the people who made this. I actually got this as a gift from my parents for Christmas. I didn't know I was getting this one. Even though I put it on the Christmas list, I was like, there's no way they're going to get it. And then I unwrapped it, and voila, here it was. This is the back side of the box. I've already taken the liberties of cutting the tape off of both sides, but not the back. Not the back. So there's that. So far, so good. The turn of my trusty friend pocket knife / pocket scissors. That's my arm. That's just instruction manual and box insert. But let's go ahead and crack in. So I know it's been a while since I've done like a figure opening. I used to do a lot of figure openings, specifically like Nendoroids and the like, but I stopped doing that. And some of you may be wondering, why did you stop doing those ones, like with the Nendoroids? And it's not because I stopped buying Nendoroids. Quite the opposite. I still buy a lot of Nendoroids. In fact, some would say too many to the point of gluttony. But no, it's just with the way Nendoroids are, they're like small and they're fragile, and you have to sort of, if you're going to record yourself putting them together, you have to sort of have a big setup, which I do not have. At least I do not have the equipment for, because just to break the illusion of how these videos are filmed, this is just my phone on like a $20 tripod from Amazon, staring at the carpet. It's how I've opened everything. It's how I've opened like every Pokemon card pack, every Magic the Gathering product. Here's the base of the figure. But yeah, like, I just record this on the floor, and like, it works for a lot of channels. It's how Scott's Stash does it. The Scott the Waz's side YouTube channel. Honestly, I mean, like, it works for what I do. But anyway, here's Asuka they've gone to definitely great lengths to protect her and her appendages that may break. I've heard, like, not that you shouldn't buy figures on Amazon, but, like, it sometimes isn't always the safest to buy figures off of Amazon, just because, you know, Amazon's not perfect. They definitely have had some mistakes, but it's like, especially if you get a bad driver, it could show up damaged, it could show up missing or whatever. But proud to say, nothing seemed wrong when this showed up. So I'll open the base right now while I have Asuka right here, and let's look at her. So here's the base, Radio Eva. But so let's look at Asuka herself. So a lot more grayscale than the part 1, I guess, version 1 Asuka, which honestly, I actually really kind of like. So here she have on the production model 02 jacket, which is themed after Evangelion Unit 02, which is her thing, her Eva unit that she uses in the show and the movies and everything. There's her nerve little, like, I think it's a pilot hat. She's got a little crossbody bag on. Phil's Evangelion. Her Fila's shoes. I don't know how to pronounce the brand. Is it Phil's or Fila? I think it's Fila, just because that looks like an A. Her tights say, cannot alone advance redo, which is the names of, like, Evangelion 1.11, 2.22, 3.33, 3.0 plus 1.0. Why is it named that way? I don't know. Why couldn't they just call it Evangelion 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and then 4.0? Why did it have to be flipping 3.33, 2.22, 1.11? I don't get it. But, wow. The sculpt work on this is beautiful. We've got the shorts and the tights on. Does it say anything on the other side? No, still the same. Cannot alone advance redo. Also, I've got a little bit of the sniffles, so sorry. But yeah, let's go ahead and put her on the base and see how she looks stanced up. And by stanced up, I mean properly be able to stand. Right? Yeah. Huh. Sorry that that you don't see the fun part off camera. But, you know, that was also part of the reason why I didn't really do a bunch of, like, figure unboxings after a while. Just, like, it sort of took away from the fun of it. Because, like, opening Pokemon cards on camera, you know, unscripted, you know, it's something that you can do, not, like, easily, but it just sort of lends itself more to an in-the-moment reaction as opposed to, like, a figure where it's, like, you know, you can say, like, oh, this figure looks amazing. It's great. Buy it now for $150. Put it on your shelf. You know, it's like with Pokemon cards, you can talk about so much more. You can talk about the art. You can talk about unique things that happen. Like you maybe pull into the same card in a row, like it happened in one of my openings where, you know, pulled like the art rare of the one Pokemon and then the normal Pokemon was like right before / after. It's like, I just feel like Pokemon cards lend themselves better to sort of unboxings, or less like with a figure you have to sort of not like make stuff up, but just sort of kind of really just find a way to keep talking. But here's Asuka. It's great. I mean, what can I say? It's an Evangelion figure. Like every Evangelion figure I've seen looks amazing. But yeah, but with that has been the opening of the Radio Eva Asuka version 2 1/7 scale figure. I hope you liked it. I hope you'll tune into the next video. Please watch the next video, whatever it'll be. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which hopefully will not take like a month and a half to get released. unlike the last ones have been. Again, I'm sorry. But with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Asuka out. Whoa! Eyeball.